was asked about what really happened, because this was like the first time a team parading Lionel Messi will concede 4 goals in the first half. And what he said, I'm not 100% fit. I think I'm now my goating moment has ended, or he's getting he's getting tiring. Like this time around, guys, I don't look like a goat. You guys are gonna call in, don't worry. Good evening and welcome to the Sport Radio Show. My name is Jeremiah Oluwaferomi Omoni. This is WFM Women Radio 91.7, and this evening we have so many stories. The FIFA World Club Cup is getting to a thicker stage. They round some clubs they've promoted to the round of 16. And yeah, some people, so like what David said, some people have actually packed their bags. But actually, Miami, I don't think they just not even need for them to pack their bag. They didn't come with any bag in the first place.
PSG thought they were playing, it was Inter Milan. Some PSG thought they were playing another Inter. That one you make it right.
But the way they chopped goats yesterday, no funny.
Like I actually watched the game. It was not even about chopping goats.
They roasted goats.
They played them like
goats.
They played them like they were playing kiddies game. I said, nah, this is.
Damn it, I think that was like the highlight of your weekend. That really made your weekend.
Was it really the highlight of my weekend? But I think the highlight
Chelsea.
the highlight of my weekend was the fact that I was able to stay home like 24/7. I did not come out, like I did not step outside of my house because
you were
I had to
doing
take that. No, I had to sleep. But then I was still doing the home delivery. You get.
But I didn't deliver like you had to send like you bought food online.
No.
Nobody sends cake to you.
No. It's not my birthday now. And I'm not celebrating life.
Nobody sent something to you like
something like what?
Damn you, just
because
use this one to,
I beg you.
Just use this one to chill, soft girl life.
Maybe in the nearest future, but not now.
Don't worry. I'll think about it. When I those are small things now. When I cash out very well.
Yeah, I get.
I'll just like, damn, what do you need? Send me your answer.
Sweet colleague that you are.
Okay, Precious is smiling in the studio. Okay, good evening once again, guys. We'll be back after this time, and then we'll go fully. The FA Cup is in the news. Quara United is in the news this evening, and we hope that we'll be able to trash issues as they ought to be. Good. Okay, starting from the home scene. Now talking about Quara United. This is the first time the jinx has been broken, and I think a celebratory mode for them, and that's why they actually had to use that. I don't want to say keke.
Caterpillar.
I don't.
And to think that. Make I know. I beg people. If my people for my mommy's side are hearing this,
let me show your face so that they will say that you drag them. But it's let them enjoy. It's not easy for a club to be winning their first ever silverware. Winning at least the oldest competition in.
I think it's about in 60 years.
Yes.
So more like this year is more like the year of the first, the year of breaking the jeans, the year of breaking
but Rivers United, Nazareth would have done that, but Rivers United, Rivers Angels.
Yeah.
From
it was actually breathtaking because if you look at the game, the first very minute of the game,
I don't know how Nazareth lost that game.
2-0, and then wow, that's something. And do you know that they were very close? They missed out from the WFM Super 6 by just a point too. By just a point.
Okay.
Just the near syndrome success, and they're not touching.
I think they need to.
They need a cleansing.
Yeah, they need to reach out to Organ Club. No,
okay.
Organ Club.
Okay.
Organ Club was like that too.
Near success syndrome. Or Mikel Arteta.
Arteta is still in it.
So long may continue.
Next season is not even sure. Even they want to sign players to be Mendy. They are still. It's still not even certain that Subimendi might still even go.
No. The report today is that
I want to shock. I want to shock
now
Arsenal
Rima
fans.
did a hands off, so it's just leave. And also one thing that Arsenal are trying to do, they want to pay additional £10 million on the deal, which is supposed to be £60 million. So make it 7 million, so that
you don't know what this near success syndrome can do.
No, if it's about that Zubimendi, the only he traveled today, he was spotted.
Yes.
So
I knew it. I just wanted to just whine Arsenal fans.
My boss is an Arsenal fan. He was like, Dammy, I saw a report you did the last time. I like that report. It shows that Zubimendi is coming. I said, oh, boss. Okay. You know when the ladies won the UCL, Dammy, we won the UCL. I said, who won it? He said, Arsenal. Oh, okay. Such. I don't want to say shameless and delusional, but then we give it to them because Arsenal is Arsenal now. What do you think?
So, Kwara United, congratulations to them. The penalty shooter against Abakaliki, they won, and that's give them the edge. And like we stated earlier, that if Abakaliki had won, they would be representing Nigeria at the Confederations Cup. Yeah, but I don't know how they will do it. A relegated club. But let's just leave that.
And the good news is that Abdurrahman is giving the players a plot of land each and 5 million naira each. I was thinking, so you not get this money and I use trailer do
because I want to believe that the governor of Akwa Ibom, no, he's not even the past governor of Akwa Ibom, actually promised the players of Akwa United then they
was it that 25 million naira Aito Cup when it was still Aito?
No, it was not even Aito. It was when they won the league.
Okay, the 2019 victory.
2019 or 2020?
2019.
Yeah, when they won the league. Yeah, that was.
They are still not giving them the lands.
I don't know. Like I said, the last time I checked, they didn't get.
So do we see that sometimes all these promises is just for clout?
Instead of giving them land, just give these people money. How many people wants to live in Kwara? I don't know. For me, just give them cash.
And I feel like all these things is just a rave of the moment. You know when you are happy, it's just like when you just you missed one game where you say
and
they shock you. That's you just begin to make promises that you cannot.
I'll never be found in that case.
So I just feel like this is just like a rave of the moment. Being in that situation, 60 years being ended, and then the players, okay, I'll give you guys 5 million, a plot of land.
Please, that 5 million, just give it to them. Let them go and do whatever they want to do. Because now, when you start with this plan now, 5 million, you want to give them a land. It take them 2 months, take them 3 months. Because the process do this. Before that, somebody in the ministry too will say he wants to collect one cut before they come. Before you know it, then some of these players might not even stay with Kwara United till the next 6 months. So maybe one of them they found greener pasture abroad. He said that the person will not be.
It's not even till the next 6 months. Some of them are leaving after this season. Some of them actually signed just a year to be with the club.
I would prefer the governor gives all of them a car and cash prize.
I don't think we have a say. We can only speak about it
because it's not. This is not the first time a politician will be proposing or offering this kind of thing, this kind of gigantic.
Is it really gigantic? A plot of land and 5 million naira? Is it really?
It to Nigerian politician and to the fulfillment and to the achievement of.
Do you know how many players we have in the squad? To even talk of the officials. Let's say we are looking at something of 50 people or 60 people.
Yeah. So one acre is 6 plots. So now that means the government of Kwara State will be proposed. That means
maybe like 10 acres we do.
No, that's about 60 plots.
Yes, 10 acres. Okay.
They have about like 30 players or 25.
The officials are even going to collect
like 10. Let's say 10. So let's say everything 35. So 35. That means that's 6. That's 7.
7 plots should be enough.
7 plots. No, 7 acres.
Just imagine we they calculate land for person we get land. We
so like maybe because that's what I do.
Good, I beg. Oh yeah.
So like let's say like 7 acres. But do you think the governor will want to? I don't know. Don't let me.
I just feel like maybe in the next 3 to 4 months we are going to revisit this and look at the development.
Yeah. Like, because 5 million naira a plot of land for me. 5 million naira is a pass mark. 5 million naira is a pass mark for me. It's very good deal. I would have preferred the governor to give them a car. Maybe buy a Nigerian brand car. I would not like to use
a Nigerian branded car.
Yeah, like cars that are being made in Nigeria to support the Nigerian market. For me, that is a very good deal. You can get that car. At least you use that one to promote some of this.
Let's not even go far on that matter. And this is my last comment on that issue. I just feel like let's take aside the land. Let's take the plot of land and everything. The money. How will these players get their money? And is their money coming in full?
Okay, Dami, the angle that you are taking me to now is the angle
Exactly.
that Messi wanted to take Donnarumma to yesterday.
Oh boy, oh
Okay,
boy.
but National Amazons, I don't know what happened to them. I was rooting for them at least. I wanted at least a fresh breath.
Christopher Dajuma needs
I
to
don't
do
know.
a proper cleansing ahead of next season.
Rivers Angels, I don't know.
He missed
Alpha
out
Labi
from
was.
the NWFL. He just needed to win. And then it was that same day that their captain was sent off.
How did they find themselves in that mess that they couldn't keep?
And to even think that they had the lead like in the early stages of the
Yes,
game.
they couldn't keep just 2 goals, a two goal lead.
I can't just imagine myself being in the stadium that day because I just could not make it.
Actually, myself, I wanted to go for one there, but I missed the one there. When I got to the place, they've already finished.
Oh. I think mine was just a deliberate omission. I needed.
I couldn't laugh. I was like, can you imagine? I was meant to be
rest.
at the FA Cup. My friends Owambe, I missed it because.
Oh, the wedding you spoke about. That's more like double loss.
I missed it.
My community party.
Yeah, my community party too. I missed it too.
Hey. Okay. You two realize say go do crazy for you. You know they follow Adeta Pato.
Yeah, okay, but that's just the story about the FA Cup. The new champions are Rivers Angels and Kwara United. Now Kwara United, they are the 4th team. They've already put it on their socials. They are in their X handle that CAF should be expecting.
Yeah, hello CAF.
They're back. I don't know where they're back.
I
just pray that Samalek do not send them back to.
Samalek is even too much. I just want to.
But will they be using that their same pitch, that their stadium?
No, the thing is, they have to. If they are not using it, means that they will have to
move to Lagos.
Yes, adopt another home ground. Yes, so is that one? I don't think that should be an issue. Okay. That should not be an issue.
Okay, and we'll just move again to the other stories that we have this evening after this time out. Okay, yes. Thank you very much. The phone line is open. It's 07000 917 917 is 07000 917 917. You want to call? Maybe you want to congratulate Quarant, or maybe you're a Quarant and you want to congratulate your darling state club, Kwara United. They are the latest champion right now. At least it's not easy to be driving Caterpillar and driving trailer everywhere. Okay, let's talk about the story we have right now. This is not a too good story, but let me also put it to you that former Arsenal striker Giroud is said to be back to Europe after a year in America. He was meant to. He was with Orlando. He was with LA Galaxy, and now he's back. And Lille in France is the next destination for him. This is the first time since they left Montpellier over 10 years ago.
Well, if I look at Giroud's career, I would not be nothing less than just amazed and just happy at the kind of career he has had. You know, from Arsenal to winning nothing, to be super sub with Arsenal, to coming to Chelsea, winning it all, the Champions League. The only thing I did not win.
This thing that you are saying now, some Arsenal fan will not sleep.
I don't care.
Because don't forget that Giroud played against Arsenal.
And thankfully enough, I don't have a loved one that is an Arsenal fan, so I don't care.
Your husband might be an
Arsenal. No, he can't. That's one of the criteria they're going to.
Oh my god! Can you imagine?
So kudos, and the fact that he's still, fine at all fronts is a very big one to him. I wish him all the best with Lee. Jonathan David left. He's a free agent, the Canadian striker. Yeah. So I think Giroud, if they are looking for anybody to fill in the boots, I think Giroud is one of the names. Tested, trusted, approved, experienced, a veteran, a leader striker. What else can you have?
Another angle to this thing, because when people started looking at, okay, why would Giroud, after signing like 2-year deal, fantastic with LA, Los Angeles is somewhere that you would love to be, Jamie.
Says who? Well, that these players, some of these players, the thing is, they don't really care like that about travels, because they can travel He just your team can go there.
It's not like but he has jackpot.
There's no desperation. There's no desperation. And even when you're in France, maybe preseason tour, your team will have gone there and every other thing, So it's not like I need to be here, or like maybe Nigerians that want to be in US. No,
so this was what they said that when while in America, his house was burgled. So that's that.
I think that's been a recurring issue for players in America.
So they now said that maybe that was the reason, because of his safety. He felt that I just don't want to.
I don't think it's like that. When you are offered a chance to come and play UCL football again, to be relevant in Europe, this is European football we're talking about, man. You don't think it twice. Why did Ederson run away from Al Ettifaq in Saudi Arabia? He had the chance to come and play European football with Ajax, and he came. He was the captain of Ajax, and he's still the captain of Ajax.
And that's, like I said, we have so many different factors. Back to Lille. Lille's
and also the French route. Don't forget that he's a Frenchman.
Yes,
and he still holds a record. He has won the World Cup with France.
He's the highest goal scorer.
So I don't think that should be an issue. It's just like returning to a familiar route, but with a different home.
But he's like Jackpada.
Of course, now Jackpada.
Jackpada before, but he's not Jackpada after 30 years. So it's all those people that they will go abroad. Go and stay there, now come back home. That's why I want to.
But it's not like the one I would say, Kogbemi. I come back. No, this one over. And do you think that he won a trophy with LAFC before coming back?
Yeah, he was one that helped them to win their first ever title, and that's it. But according to Oliver Giroud, he said that this place is family for me. Thank you, LA. Thank you, the fans. Everybody, I'm happy to have played a part in the success of Los Angeles. Giroud, Afana, you should have just nominated me. I'm back from injury. I can play.
As ball boy.
I can play. I'm just going to be collecting X and X. Don't let me announce it so that some agent that I know my agent will not go and be using my.
I pray for you because of those days. Like when I'm home during the weekend, I will just say, Jeremiah, please, I need like $200 or $3,000.
It's small. Just playing in LA. Chilling with my people in LA. No, I've mixed UK together.
In its core.
Okay, so that's it. I know speculation also said that LA is considering Thomas Muller because Bayern Munich, they have this kind of partnership, and in American football there is always a way they have to complete a certain quota. So that void, that Thomas Muller is likely to fill that void.
Well, I think he's a very good one for them,
and
because
he's free agent already.
And yes, and if you look at Thomas Muller, it doesn't look like somebody that is like a retrenched, no? Like he's still very, very much active. If you look at their games during this club,
he's one that used to say, I'm active.
Like 100. Just like an old wine, never slowing down, never, So I just feel like he's a good replacement. And then I'm sure that Thomas Muller will not just want to go to Saudi Arabia. And for Saudi Arabia and also America, he will want to choose America.
So you choose America, they don't used to promote, they don't used to relegate, no competition.
They say it's one of the toughest league, and that's why they are in the.
That's why they have goats.
Did you see that? If you notice, their trend during the Club World Cup, no American team really progressed like that out of the group stage.
And you have Alila that is doing well.
No American team except for Inter Miami. And when they even came out, they came out to the match of the enemy. Somebody said PSG for Messi and friends.
Okay, quickly, let me also put it to you that the Mission X is starting. The Super Falcons of Nigeria, they are already in Morocco. And I don't know, I'm surprised when I saw them in the studio, because I was like, Ademi, I thought I already sent you the funds to go to the Morocco, to go to Raja Casablanca. But
keeping it low. Yeah.
You will go in the night, you'll come back.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Okay, but that quickly before we go for a break, the Super Falcons of Nigeria. We've already talked about the players, Coach Justin Madugu invited. I have my reservations, but
of course, so do every other fan.
I shouldn't be biased, but maybe I shouldn't. But when you look at some of the players that are being invited, you have some questions that, okay, why do we have some of those players? They played against Portugal. We saw what Francis Caldega played there in that game. And now they played Ghana, the Jollof Derby. Yes, too. But I mean, from your own perspective, that squad, do you think Mission X has not been Control X?
I think we have moved past that trend of being skeptical of the players that Justin Madugu.
We should just go with pride and inshallah.
I think we have moved past that trend. Do you know why? Because you can't change again. The only exclusive
He's
way,
our player that we should change.
I just feel like we should just go, not too much of expectation, just back the team, support
With all
them.
the Mission X, with all the celebrity that have done it,
And
the
whatever
TikTokers
comes,
and everybody that have done Mission X.
And whatever comes.
Me too, I just want to do my own Mission X just because I'm waiting for the Super Bowl.
But I just feel like we have a very, very good chance, because if you look at the teams, we have 12 national teams coming. If you look at all of them, if you look at the squads we have, if you look at some of our players, I don't think none of these teams stand a chance beside us. But there's also the technical aspect of the game, not just the passing.
How do you feel seeing Assistant Oshoala coming again?
Well, she's back, and the thing is, there's nothing we can do. See, in as much as Oshoala is still very much active, she will still keep being in that thing, because I think she has played at this. It's just like when you are saying Messi, Ronaldo, they should retire.
But Messi said he's weak. He's not.
I saw Messi's game yesterday. I saw Messi and I saw Suarez, and I think.
But Suarez is the affliction against Messi.
I just feel like Suarez should just go inside his room, look at the mirror, and just write it on S. No, write on S, guys. I'm done.
Like Boniface did.
Guys, I'm done. Guys, I'm done.
Oh my God!
The man couldn't even move. Like,
oh my God!
No, that was so
Suarez is just. I
saw the game. I saw the game yesterday. I saw the game.
I was like, Suarez, what happened to your leg?
No, Suarez is done.
Okay, let's go for this break, and after that, we'll go fully talk about the Club World Cup, talk about Man City. Pep Guardiola is in the news, and we'll go fully into it after the break. Thank
you. Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
The MTN Mega Billion promo is finally here, and I'm hearing from Monday to Saturday at 7 p.m. Plenty Nigerians will stand a chance to win big with cash prizes up to 5 million naira daily and up to 10 million naira every Saturday, with lots of other cash prizes. Anyone can be the next winner. I have never seen a promo that all you have to do is recharge as low as 100 naira. Just recharge and win. To join, just dial *900# on your MTN line. Then every recharge from 100 naira or more will get you more entries and increase your chances to win at yellow o'clock. My number don't win. My number don't win.
With the MTN Mega Billion promo, your phone number can make a difference. So recharge today and win millions. T's and C's apply. Visit www.mtn.ng for more details.
Are you looking for a place to advertise your business at affordable rates, or a hall to host all your corporate events and conferences? Then don't look any further for all your advert placements, live interviews, announcements, religious programs, event bookings, and lots more. Give your business the boost and reach your target audience at an affordable rate here on Women Radio 91.7. What are you waiting for? Hurry now. Call the numbers 0905 555 8998, 0806 009 2137, or 0816 060 5673, or email us at sales@WFM917.
When you chop better breakfast with the new Peak Dairy Creamer, your belle go full. Full belle means say morning waka go well. When morning waka go well, it means say your day go good.
Oga, this new Peak Dairy Creamer, now the same with Peak Full Cream?
No, Peak Dairy Creamer now from skimmed milk for tea and coffee only. While the Peak Full Cream milk now ogbonge milk from cow's whole milk.
Taste breakfast goodness with the new Peak Dairy Creamer at 130 naira only.
Peak. Reach for your peak.
The Women Radio membership connects you with other women traders, entrepreneurs, students, homemakers, farmers, and pensioners in the 36 states of Nigeria. As a Women Radio member, your business is promoted free on Women Radio. Win amazing goodies and you get access to our events. Download the Women Radio app today and hear your voice on radio. Register free at WFM917.com and make sure you join the Facebook Women Radio membership group. The Women Radio membership is supported by MacArthur Foundation and the Nigeria Media Innovation Program, NAMI.
The MTN Mega Billion promo is finally here, and I'm hearing from Monday to Saturday at 7 p.m. Plenty Nigerians will stand a chance to win big with cash prizes up to 5 million naira daily and up to 10 million naira every Saturday with lots of other cash prizes. Anyone can be the next winner. I have never seen a promo that all you have to do is recharge as low as 100 naira. Just recharge and win. To join, just dial star 900 hash on your MTN line. Then every recharge from 100 naira or more will get you more entries and increase your chances to win at Yellow O'Clock. My number don't win. My number don't win.
With the MTN Mega Billion promo, your phone number can make a difference. So recharge today and win millions. T's and C's apply. Visit www.mtn.ng for more details.
I feel that there's some sort of lack of professionalism in this because we're talking about 100 lives.
Government has to also put in place a structure to make it look like what they have in mind.
Join us on our land to Women Radio 91.7 FM.
How do we stop crime in the society? Because at the end of the day, if a man cannot provide for his wife anymore, he looks for other means. Because we should address Nigerian problems. We should not.
Our land every Monday to Friday by 9:05 a.m. as women across Nigeria tackles trending issues, one honest, thought-provoking discussion at a time. Because when women speak, the world listens.
The big question.
Corruption is, in fact, is increasing more. We never had a snake and whether python and swallow a money.
Why?
Everything has increased.
Conversational, controversial, and borderline disruptive. The big question.
Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays from 12:05 p.m. only on Women Radio.
Women Radio 91.7.
Okay, welcome back. This is the Sports Radio Show on Women Radio WFM 91.7. Okay, let's go fully to what we have again this evening. Like I stated earlier, that the Club World Cup have been in the news, making rounds in the world of sport. Inter Miami, they were silenced by Odogu Silencer, Luis Enrique. Silence Inter Miami, including their goat and their shepherd, and everybody in that team. They silenced all of them, and they did not even leave them to carry their bags. They didn't even bother. They threw their bag out of the stadium.
Very well.
Even goats have no see free kick. There was one particular game towards the end of the game.
No, he said a free kick, but it was blocked by the wall.
By the wall. That was it. Now I was like, this is the kind of free kick that goat scored last week, but goat did not score it.
I know my goats. I know my dragon.
I know. Okay, well, we are talking about the Super Falcons of Nigeria. I'll talk about the Jollof Derby. It was a friendly game there between Nigeria and the ladies of Ghana. It ended 3-1, where Rashida Rajibade, Asisa Toshola scored from the spot, and Iwezo, and that's I'm talking about Chinwendu Iwezo also scored for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. With that game, many people have already been speaking. Justin Madugu is already in the news, and he's saying, okay, you know what, guys, give us time. We are working and we are building something. We want to build a Super Falcons that is going to last long and is going to maintain and take over territories. We trust and we believe them, especially right now that we have nothing, like what Damian said, that we have nothing to do. We cannot change the squad already. This squad is there and they are here to represent us. But let's look at what we'll be having next Sunday. They'll be playing Tunisia. That means by next Monday, we'll be talking about the first campaign of Justin Madugu in the WAFCON, his first game. against Tunisia. Damn it.
It's a very big test, but the fact that they were able to hold their own during the game against Portugal, Portugal is a top side, a top European team, and for them to
that's
be able
true.
to, and not just that they played the defensive game, like they came all out, but we're so unfortunate, time of scoring and every other thing. But then this is a different ball game. We know how African football is physical, really not really kind of 100% technical, but then we know that you still have to be on your best tools. But then let's hope that the first game against Tunisia gives us, because they say be you see from the morning. So how far we are going to, because if you look at the time frame of appointments, and every other thing, do you know that we have 11 debutants, 11 players that will be making their debut. So them coming together, understanding each other, that synergy, that sync between players. Let's hope they have it just in time for the Tunisia game, and then topping the group, which is very, very important, because when you top the group, it gives you a kind of like a favorable opponent for the year. So
that was a Nigeria will be playing Tunisia. Wow, Botswana, one of the lovely countries I love to be. That we cannot understand the story. I think the likes of Abe, Olamide, and likes, they know the story of behind this Botswana.
Was it because of the?
Okay,
let's not do that. Because you are my colleague, so let's
okay, but maybe when Nigeria beats Botswana, I'll reach out to my people from Botswana and tell them that I'll greet them in their language. I say, you know what, guys, we will always be the leaders. Well, let's go back to the Club World Cup and let's talk about the fact. Messi, there's this news saying that Messi wants to leave America, that he wants to go to Europe, play in a competitive league. And you earlier, you've already said that the MLS is a competitive league.
Well, I did not say that.
Okay,
it's just
you are
in terms of
what people
contest.
said.
Yes, it's just in terms of contest. Well, what is even the MLS league? Major League Soccer or Major Soccer League, whatever it is they call it.
Yeah, it's in America.
Yes, in America. And if you look at the calibers of players, if because when people say it, I think people should people can be opinionated, very, very correct. You can maintain your stand and nobody will believe you for that. But the fact is, I like people that talks with facts, like they talk with concrete evidence and stats backing up whatever it is they're arguing about. When we talk about MLS, and let's talk about the Saudi League, if you look at the comparison of players in recent years and the development of the league side by side with MLS, who tops? Let's look at the players that MLS can bring in, the players that Saudi Pro League have brought in over the years. Who tops?
I think it's relative.
I saw a post yesterday. He said in 26 CONCACAF, yes, it's CONCACAF competitions. That is a tournament that they play in America and every other thing. Only 2 MLS sides have been able to triumph in over 26 competitions.
So which means that even they are not really, even that's why the big money move. They've not been.
And then you see Al Hilal coming to the top stage, where they were able to pull that stunt,
even pulling the caliber of like Simeone, Inzaghi,
I just read it now that Christoph Grata is still going to Neom again. Neom is a club in Saudi Arabia. Imagine Christoph Grata, people like those kind of top coaches that coached PSG before they left. He's going to Neom in Saudi Arabia for you to pull Inzaghi away from it. That's why the father Inter were offering him an improved deal.
So, which means that it could just, so if we are to break this thing down, the likes of Gerrard, coach in the Saudi Arabian League, Anderson went to play there.
I think one of the issues for Anderson was his LGBTQ stance, which really was not in line with what they believe in Saudi Arabia. It was not really, really accepted, and it really did not settle. So he had to come back to.
And you like the likes of Conte. Kante, sorry.
Yeah, Kante, Fabinho,
Kante plays there.
Neymar, those guys are, it's just a pity that sometimes we allow fan base loyalty to crowd our sense of judgment, because you believe that Messi is the best player, Ronaldo is the best player. Because of that, once you want to make a judgment or once you want to give an opinion, you become clouded by it and you don't go by the facts, which is very, very annoying to me. If one thing about me is, if I see that I'm speaking to you and you don't base your opinion on fact, and the fact that you're always trying to gaslight me into believing what you believe, then I stop my discussion with you, either on football or anything sports related. You know, that is what they do too when they say, F1, Lewis Hamilton is the boss, and some people say Michael Schumacher. I said, you can say yes, I can say no. And
I'm meeting, yes, because we have different sides of the story. There's always three sides of the coin. Your side, my side,
yes,
and maybe the
neutral side. So you can be right in your own right. I can still be right too. But then how do we come to a place of resolution that I will respect your opinion and you respect mine? That's how it should be.
Should Messi leave MLS? Is he going to go back to Saudi League?
Where is he going?
Saudi League that some of his fans have actually.
No, he can't go. The only thing he can do is they can get better players around him. But the truth is he can't leave. Because he has a stake already. Do you know that his contract has a stake? Just like Ronaldo's contract with Anasana, he owns 50% of the club. So also Messi. I think he owns about 20% of Inter Miami. That was one of his deals.
But actually have a club he can play.
Which club? Arsenal.
If I tell you this club, you will not believe me.
Oh boy.
Serious.
Like, let's move on to better.
No, Dami. I actually have a club that Messi can play if he wants to leave MLS.
Okay.
You will not believe me.
Okay. Kwara United.
Like, should I tell you? Should I tell you?
Kwara actually.
Should I tell you?
Okay.
Should I tell you?
Yeah.
Should I tell you? Ikorodu City.
That's why I'm wearing their jersey. Okay. Adequate. Yes, sir.
And I is even in America.
Okay, so go bring her. Okay, go conclude. Okay, personal times and agreement. Oh, it is sweet.
The phone
edge they work.
It's 917. Okay, let's talk about Bayern Munich. Munich, Harry Kane, he came back, stole the show, did it the way he used to do. That guy will not get tired.
There's never been no doubt about Harry Kane's qualities.
He scored a brace in that game.
If you look at the goals he scored, they are goals from a world-class
and we have striker like Oglon. Okay, we have a caller. We have striker like Oglon. I don't even know. I'm tired. Okay, hello.
Hello, WFM. How are you?
Yeah, good evening. Your name?
Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, we're good.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Shola is my name.
Our favorite uncle. Good evening.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's everything? Yeah, you guys are talking about MLS and MLS League and try to compare it with what's it called, the European League or
Saudi
Saudi League. And then even if you look at this Club World Cup, you will discover that the MLS is actually progressing, because before now, who knows MLS? And then the quality of players who are playing in this league are the players originally who are supposed to have retired, and they just go there to go and take pension, and they haven't gone there to go and take pension, and they are still trying to do what no one cannot imagine. Take for instance, look at what happened yesterday. PSG and Inter Miami. Honestly, that 4-0 goal margin was relatively too small comparing to the qualities of players that the PSG has. We are talking of a European a current European giant, and we are talking of MLS.
Shola, that game, it was out of respect for Messi. They just respected Messi. Serious. They top like 7. It's just respect. If the belly just see Messi face, he goes, hey, my guy. Now I go collect in Jesse now. My guy, we gotta do. You know now the way they do and say we use our we don't now my guy thing they use do now.
Don't be sarcastic. That game, the best they could do is what they done. You understand? They leave Messi, respect for Messi, or no respect for Messi. Naturally, so that if not because of pension, would have retired. Some of his level have actually retired. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo. Where he is. We look at the numbers of touches he in your game. But I think for the financial for the publicity of their league, that's why they have all those names. We all know that Saudi and MLS, and then we want to compare the two. I think Saudi is actually a little bit ahead of MLS because of the money.
Because of the dragon. Because of the dragon. Just say it's dragon. Because of dragon that is there.
Okay. Okay, because of the dragon that is there.
Yes. No.
Okay. So that's just it. And for Super Falcon, I think Super Falcon we do unimaginable things in this major scope. They are actually going to. Honestly, what caught my attention in that team was a game against Portugal. That game was outstanding. Their performance was actually outstanding. So I'm expecting a bomb in this major scope. I don't think some of what is in Africa team might not be able to withstand Super Falcon. Thank you, and take it away from me.
Okay, thank you so much, Ola, for speaking with us this evening. Is like I said, Dragon is in the Saudi league. You want to be compared with MLS. If we start this debate right now, serious, we will not even leave this place. Dragon and goats, it's just fire. Dragon has fire. Go to just be running away. Okay, yeah. Bayern Munich defeated Flamingo by 4-2. Former Arsenal player and Chelsea player Jorginho scored the penalty. That's his trademark. That's the only thing you know him for, to score penalty.
And sideways passes. What the hell?
After that one, there's nothing.
I was traumatized when the first came to England. Did you know Jorginho completed 1,012 passes in his first 3? Oh, what the fuck is that stats, man?
Okay, quickly, let's talk about Inter. Inter will be playing Fluminense this evening by 8 p.m. Man City and Al Hilal, and that's one of the story we want to talk about. Pep Guardiola will be facing Simeone Inzaghi. They met 2 seasons ago at the UEFA Champions League final, where Rodri was the one that did that drill. Rodri did the drill on Inter. Oh my God. Okay, so that's by 2 a.m. Please don't sleep. If you want to sleep, drink coffee. Put your leg inside because we want to know the excuse that Pep Guardiola has been giving the excuse. That means this is what Pep said this today. He said that the Club World Cup is a bad idea. For him, he believes this thing is going to affect European clubs, especially in the participation, because they don't have time to rest.
Well, I don't think it's only Pep that complained. If you look at
Thomas
the game,
Tuchel had said it.
If you look at the game between Chelsea and the other, what's the name of this team?
Benfica.
Yeah, and Benfica. Chelsea, the game started on Saturday.
They had a delayed.
Game ended on Sunday.
Normal, it always happen. Now flight.
So just imagine that kind of scenario. And the thing is, these things weigh on players. These players, they are human beings too. And imagine that the season is still expected to start by August 1. Now, the competition will not finish until maybe, let's say, 2 weeks in July. How many weeks does these players have to even go and rest? And competition start again August. So this is just crazy. And for me, I just feel like the expanded format was really, really so uncalled for. They don't need
but don't you think about the business angle of it? Because there's
I think that's
so many. Because I was speaking
if you're talking about the business, do you know that they did not make enough sale? They have to compromise on how much they sell.
I'm looking at the part of, okay, what about for betting companies? Some betting companies make good money because they have most fans add more options, because of the fact that it's not the team is not being singular.
Of course, and not just betting companies. We have Sporty TV too was streaming the game. So not just Sporty TV, we have some of these media outfits that when they cover the game, giving it live coverage, they have a kind of money that is generating for them.
But the timing might be bad.
Money, but wearing out on the players.
Okay, but
Bayern Munich's chief said something sometimes back, and I kind of resonate with what he said. He said, some of these players, they don't have a choice but to play all the competition. Why? Because if you look at the money some of their agents demand when they want to sign contracts, how do you expect clubs to get this money if clubs don't participate in this tournament? It's just more like a win-win situation for them. You're collecting your money now, and club has to make the money for them to pay you. So it's something that I really cannot condemn because it's kind of right.
Yeah, and that's what Pep Guardiola said. He said, as we are standing right now, this is what he said. He said, by the time you look at August, September, October, November, December, and January, you're going to ask me, Pep, that how is Man City faring? And I said, have you guys, did you remember Club World Cup? We are now exhausted. Said that is what it's going to be. Said clubs like Liverpool, like Arsenal,
and the weather is not even favorable.
They have a better chance than Man City in the club.
And to even think about it now, that Arsenal that are saying that has a better chance, Arsenal will end up as a second fiddle. Always a bride, always a maid of honor. There's never been a bride. I don't know when they'll go.
Tell me, please now. Please now.
Well, the reason I'm just being
I think I have to put in my
the reason
why to be my girlfriend. You don't ever be an Arsenal fan.
But you're asking me to marry an Arsenal man. Well, that is off the records. Anybody, Arsenal man, Chelsea man, in as much as you are a good person. Yeah.
Okay, so let's move away from there. Let's also talk about the transfer story. Anthony is in the news, and Real Betis wants to make an offer. Real Betis is Manchester United's value for Tony is £32 million.
So it means
Real Betis have never bought any player
for £32 million.
The highest they ever did was Broja, and that Broja never made good impact.
Oh, Broja Iglesias that went to Bayer.
He never made any.
Bayer is when he say, Omogun, Shugbogo ni kankan.
So his first ever hat-trick was for last season.
But he actually won a lot with do you know he went to Bayer Leverkusen and I think he won the league.
He won the league with them now.
Oh.
He won the league. You know, it was like a replacement.
For Boniface, where Boniface had that.
Yeah. So he never.
So imagine that £32 million is like a club record transfer for Betis.
That's it.
In all their existence.
Have you forgotten Natis? That actually did. This player that is late now. I want to remember his name. He's late now. Who had this plane crash?
Silas. Yes, something I've forgotten his name.
I'll get his name now. He just came to my head now. You know, if you look at the record field too for the guy too, it was really, really incredible. And now speculation is coming up that Manchester United might have to lower the price if they want to actually offload Anthony. Because
I feel that they should not sell. They should just allow him come back. We see now there is no disputing the fact that Anthony is a good player because I saw this guy play. Only it was just like a ghost against Chelsea in the Conference League.
So that's actually the problem they have right now. So
that shouldn't be a problem. If Manchester United are serious, they should just remove 200. And to even think the fact that Bedford are trying to sweep them for Mbeumo. Imagine paying £60 million for Bram Mbeumo.
Yes,
that's crazy, man.
Yeah. So now and even they're also looking at, because Antonio has already said that he wants to take a pay.
Yes, he has to take a pay cut to join Betis.
His score is any 105. Antonio earns 150. But if he takes a pay cut, it's going to be at average, like at same par with
Isco. I think Isco is the highest end.
Yes, the player I'm talking about is Salah.
Yeah. I said I got it now. I said Salah.
Yeah, Salah. Who died? He was
supposed to go to Cardiff.
Yes.
That transfer when Cardiff was still in the EPL, I remember he was supposed to move there. Yeah.
It wasn't even that easy. Yeah, Cardiff. Yeah. Okay. So let's also talk about Tammy Abraham. Abraham is set to join Besiktas.
How the mighty now falling?
For 20 million. But it's actually on a positive one for him because it's going to be any more. It's going to be any 6 million.
Well, I think one thing that entices players to go to Turkey is one of their good remuneration package. They have that. Do you know that when Sani, have you seen the details of Sani's contract to Galatasaray? Very crazy.
And that's why they're actually pushing for Victor.
Very, very crazy. And if you look at what they are offering Osayi Samuel, the same basic task, they are offering Samuel Osayi is desired 2.5 million.
And there's also after tax. And the championship side, was it Leeds? Is also
no. It's coming. It's going to according to the report I saw yesterday, and I didn't even did something around it. It's going to Besiktas unless they did collapse financially. But if all goes according to plan,
a lot of things going to happen in Turkey. And now everybody still hands up. They're still looking at anticipating what the move of Victor Osimhen is going to be.
Victor Osimhen is going to return back to Napoli if he doesn't strike any deal with any club.
He's going to go and meet.
Yes, he's going to return. Yes, he's going to
face Conte.
No, he's going to return for position because he's still their player in their books. Okay. So there's nothing like how will he face Conte?
He will face Conte, no. He was going to face Conte with the medal he won.
Man, face man now. Conte, you go face Conte with medal. Conte say go face her with the medal.
Medal will go cancel medal. Medal cancel one. Medal cancel. But Osimhen get 2 medal.
Medal no be medal.
And Conte get 1.
It no matter.
And 2 go cancel. 1
go cancel. I say go still remain 1.
Go remain 1.
So Osimhen win for
Okay, quickly let's Akimi scored because brother is already telling me that I need to leave the studio. Akimi scored, but the question right now is that should we wait till AFCON or we should just say
me I know they wait to Akimi na deserved CAF player of the year.
If he did not do well at the AFCON, what is going on?
See, there's nothing like if he did not do well. One thing that is certain is Morocco will reach quarterfinal and semi-final.
If Morocco did not reach quarterfinal and semi-final,
how much do you have?
I don't know, but then like maybe let's see, maybe
$1,000 each.
Some Kuwait team.
No, $1,000 each. Let's go.
Let's do that. But Morocco might just jackpot from the group stage.
Nah.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, everyone that's listening. Got some messages from our friends, from people online and everything. Thank you so much. Dami, from your end.
Thank you so much, guys. Always good to do this with you people.
Okay, God bless Nigeria. We'll see you next week. And by then, the Super Falcons would have kicked off their Mission X campaign. Wish them all the best. Bye-bye.